On this first alert weather day, we're going to start with the perspective in the Sierra, where the sun is coming up and illuminating, well, a wintry landscape. This is the view from I-80 eastbound. You can see one of the first responder vehicles is going around pretty quickly there. The highway is still closed. It's going to be for a while. There's a plow there doing its work in the background, trying to keep up with the amount of snow that has fallen, and the fact that the winds are still gusting and blowing all that snow back over the lanes as soon as they plow them out. The blizzard warning has been extended until 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Additional snowfall is going to be fairly modest, 6 to 12 inches. But again, it's the fact that the wind is blowing the snow back over the lanes, and the road crews have so much work to do to get I-80 back open, to get California 267 back open. The winds are still gusting up to about 100 miles an hour in the peaks above Palisades, Tahoe. Travel is still essentially impossible in the Sierra. Now we have our own winter storm warning a little closer to the Bay Area for inland Mendocino County and Lake County. That goes until 10 o'clock this morning, so just under 3 or 4 hours to go on that one. Above 1,000 feet in elevation, up to 2 inches of additional snow. Winds not as gusty as they were yesterday, but still potentially up to about 35 miles an hour or so. Instead of impossible travel conditions, just difficult, slippery. Make sure you're exercising caution as you're making your way out and about. Here's the view from the Mark Hopkins Hotel, looking to the east as the sun is coming up and trying to peek in between the clouds. We've added up over 3 inches of rain so far out of the system in Ben Lomond, over 2 inches for Kentfield. Other amounts, almost 1 3/4 inches for both Dublin and Santa Rosa. Over 1.5 inches of rain so far for San Francisco. For San Jose, just over a 1/2 inch of total rainfall to this point. But there's more shower activity out there right now. Let's zoom in for a closer look at this shower that is making its way into the western portions of San Francisco as we speak. The bulk of the heavier rain is still offshore, but it's going to be making its way in over the next half hour, 45 minutes or so. And we expect more showers to fill in the gaps as we head through the rest of this Sunday. Here's a look at Futurecast showing more showers developing as we head towards late morning and especially into early afternoon. Mostly light to moderate rain, but some locally heavy downpours every once in a while. All this activity making its way west to east. There will be more breaks in the action developing as we head into this evening, but it's still going to be a wet pattern all the way into tonight. Finally, more of a break in the action beginning to take hold as we head into early tomorrow morning. Adding up anywhere from a few hundredths of an inch of rain to maybe a 1/4 inch on the high end of the spectrum. Futurecast anticipating maybe a bit more for the southern half of the Bay Area, but again, less than 1 inch of additional rainfall out of this system, and the winds are not going to be as strong. Still noticeable, though, as we head towards midday and into the afternoon. Some 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts are going to be out there. For the most part, the strongest gusts inland are going to be in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range, and then we will feel those winds calming down as we head through tonight. Temperatures today going to be cold, a good 10 degrees below average across the board, and temperatures are going to be slow to warm up as we head through the 7-day forecast. We do have more rain chances in store Wednesday, and then again to start the weekend. Wouldn't be a weekend in the Bay Area in 2024 without a decent chance of rain, and that's what we have in the forecast by Saturday. In between, though, a couple of mostly dry days. Thursday and Friday, high temperatures even reaching up into the mid to upper 60s inland, while along the coast you're going to be in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. But dry weather for even a couple of days would be nice at this point.
We'll take what we can get. Paul,
Yeah.
I know that March is often a hit or miss month in terms of rainfall and precipitation. I see just a lot of rain.
Right. The first half of March tends to be more active than the back half of March. We're certainly starting off that way. We'll see what shapes up once we get past about St. Patrick's Day, or the Ides of March, if you're a fan of Shakespeare.
All righty, Paul. We'll check in a little bit. A lot of interesting things in that forecast. Thank you.
Yeah.